how's it going? It's Melissa, the Midnite Mamacita from Lights Out Phoenix, your slow jam and dedication show. And who better to have sitting here with us than Eric Bellinger,
Yes.
Mr. R&B himself.
I'm here. Happy to be here.
I'm glad you're here. Just had your last set.
Yes.
How was it? Did you have a good
Crazy.
time out there?
Yes, I'm still huffing and puffing. You know what I'm saying? Little perspiration, lituation, but I'm having a good time. You know,
That's
the crowd was
awesome.
lit. It was hype. You can always count on that in AZ.
Well, we appreciate you being here at Powerhouse.
Thank you.
You're a talented man.
Thank you.
I mean,
man.
you've written with some of the most amazing artists.
Yes,
Usher,
yes,
Justin Bieber,
yeah,
Chris Brown.
Yeah.
That writing process. I
love
want to
it.
know about that because that
I love
intrigues
it.
me.
I love it. I love it. You know, people have hobbies, you know,
Yeah.
like whatever it is that you love to do, whether it's golf, swimming, yoga, you know what I'm saying? Whatever it may be. And mine is just the idea in your head and then turning it into an MP3 form and, you know, making people feel a way. You know, taking it from my mind and especially collaborating because you can always get something different. I always know what I can expect. When it's my song, I know I'm going to come with a metaphor. I know I'm going to come with a song that's going to be meaningful, impactful. But every time I collaborate with someone, now we get to merge our worlds and hear something and a fusion that we've never heard before.
Speaking of collaborating, who was the easiest person to like collaborate with? Like who did you just vibe with? Where it just was so easy?
Man, I would say Hitmaker.
Really?
Yeah, man. Like I've worked with a lot of artists, writers, producers, engineers, and something about Hitmaker and the process. I think we have the same mind and the same mentality. So when collaborating and when we have a good idea, we never think about it. You know, I do get in a lot of sessions with people and they go back and forth like, I don't know. And now the beat is on loop for an hour. But if the beat is on loop for an hour, that's not the joint, bro. You know, and I think when you can just trust yourself and you know that you're in a place for a reason, we've already gotten a bad. Anything I do is not going to be bad, you know, so just trust your intuition and your instinct. And I think the combination of two great minds thinking alike, we both have that same mentality.
So now that's one side of the spectrum. Now let's go to the other end of the spectrum. Who was someone that you didn't think things were going to be so smoothly with, but you guys just completely were able to bounce ideas off each other, even though you're completely opposite?
Yeah.
And things ended up working.
Man, didn't think they would work, and then they ended up working. I'll tell a funny story about one time Justin Bieber was in the booth recording a song, and then he had an idea to drop the beat, put the microphone close to the table, and make the beat with his hands on the table.
And you were like, what is he doing?
And I was like, what is he doing? He said, drop the beat. Everybody stops the session. They're setting up the microphone, putting it to the table. So they just like right by the table. And sure enough, he gets in there.
And you're like, okay.
I was like, I'm following you. I'm picking up what you're putting down. And then they merged it. They put it with the music. They put some effects on it. And then he sang over that part. I was like, that's why he's Justin Bieber.
Right? That's why he's as talented from the get-go. Ever since he was a kid, man.
Yeah.
So now you come from like a history, a family of songwriters.
Yes.
I was reading from around there that your grandfather wrote for the Jackson 5.
Yes. Rockin' Robin.
That's amazing.
Listen,
that's like history right there.
It is. From the playgrounds, you know what I mean, to the stages, the movies, the syncs, the commercials. I hear it all the time, and I think that's my constant reminder of him, you know, letting me know that I could do it. You know,
So did he guide you through that process?
Nah, I wasn't a guide. I was around him creating, but I was too young at the time. But I saw it, you know, and I'm a sponge for real. You know, when I saw him recording and I saw, you know, every time I would go to his house, he's downstairs in his garage, in his studio, making new songs. You know, we upstairs and eating food. He's always in the studio, you know, and I think I took that with me. Yeah.
That's an amazing legacy. Now, what do you think is the best advice he gave you when it came to songwriting?
Man, you know what's interesting? I was 5, 6 years old. It was never even in my idea. Really? You know, I think that was a lead by example. You know, I think he was the proof, because not only is he doing what I'm doing for himself and others, that's a different bag when you write for yourself and other people, but he also did it in a time during racism. He also did it in a time of colorism. So for him to overcome everything that he did, you know, I always think about those things, and like Grandpa did it, I could do it too.
That's amazing. I love that. Okay, so now I do host a slow jam and dedication show.
Okay.
So we gotta throw in some love.
Yes.
You've been married for quite some time now.
Yes, 9 years.
So what is your ideal Valentine's date for you and the wife?
Yeah, to have our own house to ourselves.
Without the kiddos running around?
That's it. Because if no one's home...
I got 3 kids. I can relate.
No one's home. There's nowhere in the world that's better than the crib alone with my wife.
Okay, so now we got to play a little game of this or that.
All right, cool.
Okay. Sorry, let me open up the phone.
All right.
We got to keep it fun and light.
Got to keep it fun and bright.
All right. Yeah. This or that, sunrise or sunset?
Ooh, sunset. Easiest call of all time.
Sweet or savory?
I'm going sweet.
Paperback or audiobook?
I got to go paperback.
I'm old school like that too. Yeah. Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Night owl. I'm there with you.
This is crazy easy.
Calls or texts?
Don't call or FaceTime, please. Just text me. Just text me, because I'll get it at the most convenient moment for you, and you'll get the best answer out of me. If you interrupt me, slim chance you'll get what you want.
Shower or bath?
Shower, alone, wife, bath. Combo.
Cozy clothes?
Toes under the thighs.
There you go. With a glass of wine. Cozy clothes or dressing up? With no kids in the house.
Cozy clones or dressing up? Nah, we're cozy clones.
Tea or coffee?
Tea for me, coffee for her.
Silver or gold?
Silver. I rotate, but it's definitely a platinum energy right now. You know what I mean? So, big platty.
And now, introvert or extrovert? Because people seem to think, oh, you're an artist, you must be an extrovert. But it ain't always like that. I consider myself an introverted extrovert.
I was about to come with the word of the combination, I swear. But you did it, you know? Because definitely, you know, for me, I came up as a songwriter, so I've been behind the scenes for a long time. But I understand the importance of being outside, you know? So I look at it like both are just as important, but I would prefer to be at home.
So how was that change for you? Going from being in the background to being front and center.
Yeah, it was a lot. Because to me, it's like, I love being in the cut. Don't talk to me, I won't talk to you. I like wearing these comfortable sweatpants. It's a lot of that for me, you know? But when you're in the public eye and when you're, you know, a person that people look up to, you have to always be on. You have to always be presentable. You have to always be ready. And I think the way that I've done it has been so true and authentic that I've been able to merge the two.
I agree. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I appreciate you spending the time, Eric.
Thank you.
It was awesome.
Melissa.
And thank you for performing for us.
Of course, no problem. Thanks for having me, Power 98.3.
Thank you for being here at Powerhouse. Power 98.3 and 96.1.